Bless up, open minded. Bless up, open minded. Bless up, elder. Bless up, man. Bless up. Okay, what I really want to talk about, I'm sick of all type of people glorifying the streets. But I'm sick of black men mostly. And I'm going to give you a few real things why I'm sick of it. Because people look at this street stuff and they really think that you gotta be something that you don't really want to be. And in this life, I may not get out what I want to get out, but trust me, I am going to keep on beating this subject in because this subject needs to be taught all around the world. Okay? It needs to be taught around the world. So when I mean this is no holds bar, this is no holds bar. So if you don't like what I'm saying right now, you can cut it off because this is going to be a harsh one. For the ones that really understand, they're going to love it. But for the ones that don't understand reality and realness, leave right now, please. Or stop listening. Because I'm not holding no punches on this one. And I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm going to give it up raw as I always. But this one is going to be a little more boom, bam, wham. No thank you, man. Okay. Now, people want to use their emotions, right? They want to use their emotions. And I remember a lot of my elders when I was a kid. I remember a lot of stuff they taught me. A lot of stuff. Because as I said many times, I grew up around a heavy crowd of strong black men and women, okay? And strong Latino people. So, I don't know what it is to be weak in knowing your people. I don't know what it is in being weak and having pride for your people. I don't know what that is because I didn't grow up around that. I grew up around people that was proud of who they are, that had strength, that had love. Yes, I'm not gonna come on here and speak like a hypocrite and say it wasn't fights or people didn't die or things didn't happen. No, it in this so-called ghetto and hoods that we made, it's all of that. It's all of that. Fights, all of that. But we're not here to talk about that part right now. Okay? Bless up, man. Bless up. I'm okay. I'm dropping science right now, man. Bless up. Bless up. Thank you for your time and your energy. Thank you. Okay. Now, we all had that. But the point that I don't like, because I seen it where I seen some people. Hold on. Yeah, thank you. Okay, now, I seen many people in the world of this so-called hood that we call the hood, I seen many bodies drop. And to some people that play games with this, like, I'm going to say it because, as I say, man, I'm not here to be nobody's friend. And I'm not here to side with nobody. Because we're going to get into that as well. Okay? All of the nonsense, no, it will not stop in a live. But you know what? This live right here is going to spark real conversation for my page and others as well. But it will be those that will hold back. Okay? They will hold back because straight up and down, this is where I'm going to go and I'm going to start now. Black men in the hood done tore each other up. Okay? And I can't say certain words because they're going to flag my page and they're going to strike my page. So I'm going to put it in different words. Okay. For years upon years, y'all been looking at so-called street dudes as tough guys, right? And I'm just going to put it out there plain and simple. Because it's to show you how dumb the streets are. And it's to show you how dumb some people's minds are. Alright. And everything that I say, I'm going to explain it. And I'm going to put it A, B, and C. And I'm going to show you. And if you don't like it, I could care less. Because the truth is the truth. Now, for years, many black men been hating on each other. Hating on each other. And ain't look. Because people would always want to play the manipulation games. Oh, this and that. No. Let's talk the truth. Okay? Let's stop with the nonsense. Okay? Yes, they got people that's trying to get things together in America. But the truth is, the majority of the black men in America been looking at each other as haters, been hating on each other. It's always something where them ends is making more money than them ends, or he got more money. He's a blood. He's a Crip. He's a GD. He's a Vice Lord. Now let me stop and let me slow it down. All of that looks tough to a lot of foolish people, right? But they call this thing the LGBT community, right? Let me say something, and I'm going to say this. Because it's the truth. A lot of black men that call themselves gangsters and thugs are part of that same community. Okay? Because I always wonder, when I just said in the beginning of this, when I was there dropping the science, I grew up around strong black men and women. And the black men and women that I grew up around ain't showed me to hate other black men or women. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. Now, it's always something of they don't like them, or he don't like him, or he's a blood and he's a Crip. They always put something in the way to make it look good. But I always asked myself from a kid, always did. Like, I'm not going to hate you or I'm not going to dislike you unless you did something to me or people I love or my family or something personal. That's the only way I'm going to have, like, force towards you. Other than that, I live my life. I don't live with no negative energy towards somebody. You do something to my family or people close to me, I have nothing but to defend my family and my people. I'm gonna do that. Anybody gonna do that. Now, when you check out America, we got all these black gangs in America, right? Who are the top people in these black gangs in America? Black men, right? And when black men are against other gangs, who is the man in the other gang? Another black man, right? And I always said this when I was a teenager. I was like, damn, it's enough money in this world for everybody. Everybody. It's enough money in this world to keep on spinning around, round and round. Because you look at people like Bill Gates, Puffy, Jay-Z. You look at all them rich people in the world, but you never look at the simple fact to think about. Is enough money for everybody in the so-called hood, whether you in Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, Harlem, Staten Island, Long Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, wherever. It's enough freaking money in America. But no, the black man wants to say, oh, me and my crew gonna eat up all the money. Or me and my crew is ballers. Because nobody want to admit it, right? If it's all this money, right? Where did all the killing come from? Where did all the hate come from? And it's to show you a lot of black men in America and beyond sell their souls for money. You think I care? You think I care? We've been through too much, black men, for you to be hating on your brother. And this is why I call him vagina. I swear to my grandmother's grave, I don't like none of you boys that act like you tough guys. I don't. Because when it's supposed to be for you to step up and act like a real man, you ain't no man. I swear. You ain't no man, because you got pussy men looking at other pussy men. And it's you pussy men in the world that will tell another man that he gangster for doing some dumb shit. Dumb shit. Black man, when the... Woosah. Okay. Settle down, Delvin. Black man, when you gonna grow up in this world and be a man? And this is why I'm gonna always say it. Everybody else is gonna treat you like shit. Okay? Because you treat yourself like shit. You treat your people like shit. So what you think everybody else gonna do? You was supposed to be the leader and the protector of the people. Of your people. But you could care less. Because you always worrying about some man down the block. You always worrying about the man across the street. You always worrying about the man around the corner. You always worrying about a man. But you gangster, right? You tough, right? Where are you tough at? I'm not reading no comments right now. I'm cooking. Okay, I'm not reading no comments. I'm not playing, okay? I'm not reading nothing. So I'll read them later. But right now I'm cooking. This is serious. You always worry about some man. Always. They always have something where, oh, they hating over there. They hating over there. Or they think they better than us. Who? Because the people that really think they better than y'all and that hate you for real, You never do nothing. You never do nothing. You just sit in your little stupid so-called community and sit down like a punk. Like the punks you are. But you want to talk about somebody hating on you? For what? For a piece of freaking paper? For a stupid car? For stupid money? Diamonds? What? What? Because it ain't nothing. For example, I watched one of Young Thug interviews with him talking to The Pivot. And it's to show you how the hood or the stupid ghetto mind state mess people up in the ghetto. Because these three men was trying to talk to Young Thug, a.k.a. Jeffrey. Okay? Because your name is Jeffrey. Your mother and father ain't name you Young Thug. Your name is Jeffrey. And the reason why I keep on calling him Jeffrey, because he is Jeffrey. Okay? And I'm going to express this for real. I have some childhood friends, ain't never coming home. Ain't never going to see what it is to walk outside in the freaking street. Okay? People that I went to freaking elementary school with. They ain't going to never see what it is to breathe fresh air in PA, New York, California, New Jersey, anywhere. Okay? Because they'll be stuck in a system forever. Now, a couple of my homeboys and girls, one of them messed my head up a couple years ago when he said, Delvin, I'm okay. I did what I did, and I'm content, and I'm going to stay here for the rest of my life. I'm okay, bro. And when my boy told me that, as this, like, is messing me up right now, it messed me up when he told me that, because I say, bro, we out here worried about you. We worried about you. And you know what he told us? He said, nah, man, I'm okay, man. I'm worried about y'all. Forget me. I'm okay. So when I watch a person like Young Thug go through 2.5 years of a court trial and you wanting to be a gangster, you want to be a dog, you want to be bad, right? You say you could forgive everybody that was on that trial. You and Lucci sat down. And I always want my black brothers to piece it up. I don't care about no gang stuff. Now, you want to make yourself be a gangster so much to the public, right? That you said you can't forgive Gunna because he said what he said. Now, this is what he said. The lady asked him if YSL was a gang and he said yes. Okay? Now, you mad at that, but you came home and you said you want to stop the violence? Okay. Now, whether he did something of what you didn't like, right? Let's be honest, Young Thug. Gunna didn't hurt any family member of yours. He didn't kill any family member of yours. He only admitted something that you didn't want him to admit. Okay? Other than that, he didn't put no bodily harm to you or your family. But the thing is, right? People in Atlanta and around the music industry is still making music with him. That's not his so-called brothers. That's industry friends. But you, Mr. Jeffrey, want to talk about if you sit down with him or if you talk to him, it's going to look different. The only way it's going to look different is because you got a fake identity to live up to. You want everybody else to look at you as a thug. You want everybody to say Young Thug is a gangster. Young Thug is big this, big that. Let me tell you something, Young Thug. And everybody that could subscribe to him keep on prolonging this so-called gangster life? You act like you ain't never hold a casket before. You act like you ain't never been in the hospital until 4 o'clock or something, or 2 o'clock, or any hours of the night. This is why I say you little girl boys is sickening. Cause you know what it's like for a lot of people to be in a hospital and they don't know if that person is living or gonna die. Do you know how serious that shit is? Do you? Nah. But grown men want to play around with this stupid shit. Grown men still want to act like they gangster. And the grown men I'm talking about is black men. Leave that street stuff alone. It ain't doing nothing, because the streets is killing us worse than slavery. The streets ain't nothing. Nothing. I done buried too much people. And what I'm yelling right now, this is my anger. This is my anger. Do you know what it feels like to touch brown dirt? Do you know what it feels like watching a casket go down? Yes, a lot of y'all do, but do y'all give a damn? No. Because a lot of black men, all they care about is money, materialistic things. That's why when I say what I say, nobody tell me nothing. I've been through this too long, too much. Okay? Too much and too long. All of us been through this too much and too long. But it's for the stupid men. The stupid men that think they gangsters. And I'm going to use the word think. Because you think you something. Do your mother, do your family, do your children look at you like that? Do they? And this is the selfishness with black men. Because you will care if somebody in your family die. But you don't care about that family crying. Let me just say this, black men around the world. When you slide on somebody, right? You know it's the other family crying when you happy. Alright? I am sick of us hurting each other. I'm sick of it. And all of us should be sick of it. All of this, you a working person, you a 9-to-5 person, you a gangster, you a thug, you this. Yo, let me tell you something. We all in the same barrel. We all in the same barrel, because when a gangster go to jail, he don't go to jail and get a gangster lawyer. He get a regular lawyer to help him out of that position. Okay? When a gangster go in front of that judge, he not in front of no gangster judge. He's in front of a judge. Okay? And your life is in his hands. But y'all playing. And I'm going to say this. Because y'all think that y'all want the public eye to help you out, right? But let me say this. You could talk all of that black power stuff all you want to, but none of it ain't gonna do nothing. Because as I'ma keep saying, when all of the people in the world keep watching us beat each other, kill each other, fight each other for simple, materialistic, and little itty-bitty arguments, what you think you gonna get? What you think you gonna get from any of them? Nothing. You ain't gonna get nothing but laughter, because they don't care. Okay? They don't care. But you want to be somebody. You want to be somebody. And I'm gonna say this. America is gonna sweep America up. Okay? They coming to clean their country up. So don't complain when it happens. Because if you don't clean your own neighborhood up, they going to clean America up. Because let me say this. Corporate America, they sick of the killing in the ghetto. And trust me, one way or the other, they going to get it to stop if you don't stop it. Mark my words. If black men in the ghetto and people around the world don't stop the killing in the ghetto, mark my words, they're gonna put certain things in position where it's gonna be hard for everybody. I'm out.